koji marinated duck breast with roasted endive, roasted plums. Hi, my name is Nick Weber. I'm chef owner of Popular Modern Bistro. Today we're going to be cooking duck breast marinated in koji, slowly rendered. To get it to a 3-day marination on the duck breast, we only hit the koji on the meat side of the duck. The inside we keep dry, and that way it doesn't burn and it gets nice and crispy and slowly rendered. So the process is very simple. What we do is I pour the koji actually into the chest cavity, so it doesn't run off and hit the skin side. Push to the outside, and I can get under the breastplate too, so it gets deep inside. And then we just hit it with some Szechuan peppercorn and some black pepper. And then we don't add any salt to this because the Shio-Koji already brings some saltiness to it. We will add salt when we cook the duck breast. And the most important part of this process is we do not wrap it in the refrigerator. So it stays unwrapped, so the fan's going to help dry it out as well. This is the duck breast we just freshly marinated. It's really plump still, a lot of water content in there, just the natural water content of the duck. And then here's the breast that we've had marinated for 3 days. And you can see the skin starting to tighten up here, and it is losing that water content. The first thing we do is we flip it over, make sure we have no residual koji on the skin. That way it doesn't burn in the pan. That rice in there will burn pretty fast and you won't get a good rendering. So it's pretty clean, no koji on there, so we're just going to season with some salt. In there, and then into a pan. And then we're going to hit some salt on the meat side now. And just push it in there real good. And then we're just going to keep it on medium-low heat, and that way we slowly render all the fat out of the skin so we get a nice crispy skin duck. So as you see, as it renders and the skin's starting to get crispy and golden brown, the meat itself is tightening up. So we're slowly cooking from the bottom up. We want to serve this duck a nice, beautiful, like mid-rare to medium, nice and pink in the middle. We don't want to overcook it because the koji did such an amazing job tenderizing that meat, keeping it really juicy, but not like wet and soggy, if you know what I mean. To get more flavor in there, we'll start adding some garlic cloves. Smash. Those right in the pan. So that garlic flavor is getting into the duck skin as well. Now that the skin is starting, or the muscle is starting to get a little bit tighter, pull it out of the pan. And we'll take one breast off of the breastplate. So we're just going to follow the bone and take that meat right off the bone. Then we'll come back to the pan with this one. Then at this point, we'll go ahead and turn it over and let this finish cooking in the fat, the rendered duck fat, and the garlic. So now we're going to turn it back over, and that heat's going to stay right there, continue cooking through. I can tell from how tight it is, you can pushing, a little give. I can pull it out now and let it rest, and we'll finish through. Pull that out. The plum, a couple of wedges, put those in there, get color on them, endive, roasted, brown butter beet puree, and our duck sauce. The heat from the pan is going to continue to cook this and heat it up. And now we're going to heat up our brown butter beef puree. Once that's hot, we're going to do our duck stuffing. Okay, so now we're going to plate up our dish. Like I said, my favorite part about this dish is kind of everything has the same color. We start with the brown butter beef puree. Duck sauce. Now our duck has rested, so it'll be a good time to slice. Again, we got that beautiful rosé color, medium rare. Our roasted endive. Plums. Our French sea salt. A little bit on the plums too. The raw endive, and toss it in the duck fat. There you go, you have our koji marinated duck breast with roasted endive, roasted plums, raw endive, and brown butter beef puree. So Shio-Koji is a Japanese condiment. It is koji rice with water and salt, and it has tons of umami. The benefits for me, like I said, is tenderizing of the proteins and the umami it adds to my dishes.